Welcome to the Jim Florentine Comedy Metal Midgets podcast on riotcast.com. I have t-shirts now, podcast t-shirts. Simple, to the point. Black t-shirt, Comedy Metal Midgets in white, and then underneath Jim Florentine podcast. You know, if you want to check them out, they're on my website, jimflorentine.com. They'll be sent out the next day or two after you order them. You'll get them in time for Christmas. Nice Christmas gifts. I got chick shirts too. Guys and girls, all sizes, except for like a men's small I don't have. But I have every other size. So if you want, you know. I don't know how you walk around with that shirt. People like Comedy Metal Midgets. What the hell is that? And then midgets, who knows if people be offended. Why do you have midgets written on your shirt? That's really offensive to short people. Well, they come up to my knee. I don't think they can read this high. Unless they look straight up to the sky, they're not going to read midgets on my shirt. And we'll worry about that another time. The midgets don't have that much power yet. I'm waiting. But, you know. So, anyway, get them at the website, jimflorentine.com. And also, if you're going to shop this year for Christmas or any of that shit on Amazon, go to my website first and click on the Amazon button and shop from there. And it helps the podcast. Pretty simple. Fucking nice, easy. Just click the button and do whatever the fuck you got to do. All right. This week is going to be, if you have any suggestions, as always, comedymetalmidgets@gmail.com. That's the email to send to. I'm looking for more awful slang words. I'm looking for awful baby names. I'm looking for bad vanity license plates. So, send them there when you can. This week's podcast is, I didn't finish last week. I feel like I didn't finish the Facebook one. I had a bunch more to get to, and I just got so aggravated by the end, I just ended it. So there was a few more, a bunch more I wanted to get to before we lay low with the Facebook stuff for, about a month or so, and then we'll do another one. So this will be a continuation of last week. Awful Facebook post part 8. The nonsense continues. All right. This guy posted a picture of his roast beef sandwich that he's eating at some place. Some like fast food place. He's got French fries next to it. And he wrote, give me a second here. It's beef o'clock somewhere. With a picture of his fucking nasty roast beef sandwich. It's beef o'clock somewhere. That's what's going on Facebook. That's why I highly recommend that you spend as least time as possible on there. I mean, is that going to make anybody's day that they read that? Is that going to cheer anybody up? Is that going to put a smile on anybody's face that he wrote, it's beef o'clock somewhere, and showed a picture of his sandwich? I get it if people need to, laugh, chuckle, or something like that. Get in a better mood, need a release from their stressful job or their home life or something like that. You need a little, whatever, comic relief or something. But that's not it. And that's just not me. That's just me not being cynical, but that's just fucking, that's beyond brutal. That's why they should start making phones with no more cameras anymore. Between this and fucking Instagram, we got to do an Instagram podcast too, because that's awful. It's all pictures, but people need to stop with this stuff. Everyone has access to a camera now wherever they are, and they just take pictures and post shitty stuff. It'd weed out a lot of people if there was no phone there's no camera on your phone, and then you'd have to get a regular camera that you'd have to carry around, take a picture, upload it, do all of that stuff, and then comment on it. It made it a lot tougher. Now it's very simple. You take a picture on your phone, you upload it right away. It takes 2 seconds. It's almost like, everybody's stealing music now online, because it's right there. It's just so easy to steal. Before, someone had to buy a CD and then get a blank CD and then copy that CD. And before that, it was like if you had an album, you had to get a blank cassette and record the album one side, then turn it over, put it on the other side, and give a cassette and label it. It was a fucking pain in the ass. I used to do that. Or a cassette on cassette, record. It was a pain in the ass. And I think that's why people weren't stealing music as much. Now it's very easy, and it's the same thing with these goddamn pictures. Everybody's got a fucking phone on their camera and thinks they're a photographer and just takes pictures of everything and posts it and thinks it's funny and wants everybody to laugh at it, everybody to think it's great, and then they get depressed when they don't. They don't understand why someone didn't get it, and then it ruins their day. They keep looking at their phone to see if someone commented, why they didn't, why they did, why did that guy write that, what does that mean? Just complicating life. All right, so you and your fucking, it's 5 o'clock sandwich, whatever garbage, enough. Let's take everybody's phones away. Here's a woman, another feel sorry for me post because I'm an unbelievable mom and I can't believe I'm doing all this stuff. Listen to this one. With 2 babies in the house, things are going pretty well. The puppy has only had 3 accidents in the house since I brought her home. The baby is growing like a weed and has started on rice cereal. Love my crazy life. Okay, tell me exactly what's crazy about your life. You got 2 kids and a puppy, and 2 babies and a puppy in the house. Okay, so you're taking care of 2 babies. So the baby, one of the babies is growing like a weed and has started on rice cereal. How is that crazy? That's what happens. They eventually get off the milk or the formula, whatever you're giving them, and they get on rice cereal. If you read any books or you knew anything about parenting, you would know. He's growing like a weed. That's what babies do. They grow. They don't stay the same size. There's a reason there's no fucking infants walking around. And you go, man, how old's your kid? 6 months? No, he's 42. He just never grew like a weed. All babies grow. That's what they're supposed to do. And they eventually have rice cereal. There's nothing crazy. A puppy's allowed to have accidents. That's happened before. Whenever someone gets a puppy, they always have accidents. It's par for the course. There's really nothing crazy going on in your life. You don't really love it. And it's not crazy. You just can't handle it, so you think this is crazy. You popped out 2 kids without even thinking about it. Not even thinking about the repercussions. And then you decide to get a dog, too. And now you go, oh, my life is crazy. It's not. It's not. My mother raised 7 kids by herself. My dad worked fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, get home at 6 o'clock at night. My mom, 7 kids, no nanny, no help. We also had a dog. She never wrote anything. She never bragged. She never said this is a crazy life. She just fucking did what she needed to do to raise us. That's it. I could ask her now, is it crazy? She goes, no, I loved every minute of it. 7. Pretty much 1 year after another. With a dog. No nanny, no help. But this woman with 2 and a puppy loved my crazy life. Oh, here's a fabulous one. A guy wrote this. Whenever I see the word January, I get cold and sad. #boo winter. So whenever you see the word January, I get cold and sad. So what happens if you're at the beach in July and it's 105 degrees at the beach and you're reading something, maybe you're reading a book and has the word January in it. Do all of a sudden you get cold and sad? Do all of a sudden you take the blanket you're laying on, that you're sweating on, and wrap it around you? Is that what happens? Your wife's with you. She's like, oh, my God, what are you doing? Why are you wrapping the blanket around you? And why do you look so sad? What happened? What just happened? I just saw the word January. Never happened. You don't get cold and sad when you see the word January. You really don't. Okay, if you're in a Barnes & Noble and you're looking at a fucking calendar you might want to buy for the year, or a business calendar or something like that, January's the first month. You don't fucking get cold and sad. You don't go up to the register at Barnes & Noble and go, can you turn the heat up? It's freezing in here. You really don't. Stop exaggerating. You don't feel cold and sad. You get bummed out when you know January's coming. I get that. But whenever you see the word January, you definitely don't get cold or sad. You're a fucking liar. And enough with you with your fucking hashtags, boo winter. Okay, that doesn't add to whatever you wrote. We get it. You don't like January. You get cold and sad. You didn't have to put boo winter on the end. Which, you know what I forgot to mention last week? I said I wanted to talk about doing another podcast. Bad hashtags. Let's fucking start hunting them down and send them, please. I can't fucking take it anymore. Please, no more hashtags for anybody. Can we stop using them? Really, there's no reason for them anymore. When everybody starts doing it and everybody starts being goofy and fucking... There's one coming up in this podcast of all hashtags, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. But, all right, so if you see any bad, awful, horrendous hashtags, which is a million out there, please send them. Because that's the next thing that needs to be destroyed. Enough. Enough of the hashtags. We get what you wrote in your fucking 2 lines. You don't need to hammer the point home. Here's another woman. Can't believe that she has to raise a kid and there might be a slight problem. She starts it off with awesome sauce. Yick. Woke up to a child with possible pink eye. Really? Yeah, really. Yeah, your kid is in school or in daycare with a bunch of other kids. They're touching each other. They're fucking rubbing their nose, their eyes, their mouth. They're spreading germs like crazy. Yes, he's going to get he might have pink eye. It's... All kids get it probably once or twice, maybe 3 times. I've gotten it probably 4 times over the course of my life. It's going to happen. Awesome sauce. That's fucking horrendous. Don't ever use that again. You're a grown woman. Really? At the end, really? Yeah, really. You're a mom. This shit's going to happen. Did you not know that your kid might get sick, might come home with something, and you have to deal with it? You didn't know that? You stink. Awesome sauce. She also put 2 sad faces at the end. Aw, I feel so bad for you. You got to bring your kid to the pediatrician that's fucking 2 miles down the road and get a couple of eye drops and drop them in the kid's eye. And they don't even hurt. They don't burn or anything like that. It's just basically like water. And the kid has to stay home from school for like a day or 2. He's not in pain. It itched. But once he puts the drops in, it goes away pretty quick. My son had it before. Not a big deal. Nobody fucking feels bad for you. Okay, here's the fucking hashtag douchebag of the podcast. This is why we should stop writing hashtags. Unless you're, unless you're talking about a subject like the whole Ferguson thing, and you want everybody to read your shit, and you just put, I don't believe I can't believe the grand jury didn't indict him. Hashtag Ferguson, because then it all goes to one's place. All right, you're excused. But other than that, don't fucking try to crack a joke in it. Don't go, I love my life. Don't go fucking hashtag boo winter. None of that shit. Because now you'll know what I'm talking about with this douche. Okay, he's obviously a San Diego Charger fan. Okay, so he took a picture of himself with his Charger hat on with a fist. Like right into the camera. So it's just his dumb face with a fucking San Diego Charger hat on. A big fist, his big fucking fat fist. And it says, bolt up, baby. Okay? Now, this is what he wrote. Guess who's game ready? Hashtag bolt up. Hashtag come get some. Hashtag representing. Hashtag love my team. Hashtag Monday Night Football. Hashtag game ready. Hashtag pow. Hashtag let's go Chargers. Hashtag just win. Hashtag San Diego Chargers. Hashtag woo-rah. Hashtag football selfie. Hashtag see ya. Now do you know where I'm coming from with the hashtags? All right, let's fucking break this down. This douche. Guess who's game ready? It's a picture of the guy sitting on his couch. How are you game ready? You're a fat fuck that likes a sports team. Maybe you grew up in San Diego. I don't know what it is, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, you like the team, and you're sitting there. Maybe you got a beer, and you got some fucking chips in front of you or something like that. You got the remote right there, and the TV's on. Does that mean you're game ready? Is someone going to walk in your house, even someone that knows you, and look at you sitting there and go, wow, dude, you're game ready? Nobody's going to do that. Nobody knows you're game ready. Even if you have a wife, which I don't even know if you have, she wouldn't walk in the room and go, I guess you're game ready, honey. She doesn't even know. Nobody knows that. Guess who's game ready? I don't know. Not you. You weigh fucking 400 pounds. Okay? And you would never play football, so you're obviously, it's not you. Definitely, you're not game ready. And he's got a Charger fucking jersey on. I can't see what it is. Oh, yeah. Let me wear my jersey. I wonder if he has his name on the back. That's always fun. So he's got his Charger jersey on and his hat. Guess who is game ready? Bolt up. Because they're the bolts. They got a bolt on their lightning bolt on their helmet. Come get some. Hashtag come get some. Come get what? What am I getting? Come get some. Get what? What am I getting? Let me know. I don't know what that means. Come get some. Hashtag representing. Yeah, I know. I know, asshole. You spend fucking $200 on that jersey and another $30 in a hat. I realize you're representing. You're also an ass. Whatever fucking jersey you got on, that guy's going to be off the team in a year and a half. And then you'd be like, oh, what am I going to do with this jersey? This guy doesn't play for us anymore. Yeah, good move. Yeah, you're representing the guy that just fucking got cut or left in free agency. Hashtag love my team. Wow. You're fucking crazy. That's nuts. Hashtag game ready. Oh, he's game ready. There he goes again. 2 game readies. He's really fucking game ready. I don't know. Maybe since when he first started his fucking his Facebook post, he was game ready. But now maybe he really maybe he opened the beer and he opened the bag of chips. So now he's fucking hashtag game ready. And then hashtag pow. What are you for? What do you watch? Batman? Pow? Pow what? Oh, does that mean the guy's running and he knocks someone over? Pow. Is that what you mean? Nobody knows. Nobody. Hashtag let's go Chargers. Hashtag just win. Really? You don't want them to tie? You don't want them to lose? You just want them to win. That's it. Nothing else. If I walk into a place and I see some fat fuck on the couch in a Charger jersey and a Charger hat, I have a feeling he wants them to win. You don't have to write it. Everybody knows you're dressed like a fucking ass. You're a grown man dressed like a fucking douche. All right? We realize that you want them to win. If you're just sitting there in a fucking button down and khakis on and a Bluetooth in your ear, then I wouldn't know. I'd be like, so who you rooting for? We know who you are. Just win. And then hashtag hoorah. I don't know what that means. I don't even know. I don't want to know what it means. Hoorah. Hashtag football selfie. There you go. In a nutshell. Need I say any more? A football selfie. It's not a regular selfie. It's a football selfie. You get it because he's got his hat and his jersey on. And then hashtag at the end, just in case we didn't know, hashtag see ya. See me where? You're not going to see me anywhere. I don't hang out in places you hang out. I wouldn't. I highly doubt I'm going to see you anywhere. I don't want to see you anywhere. I don't think any of your friends do. I want to see you in fucking tears after the game when your team loses. That's what I want to see. Hashtag football selfie. That's why we have to do away with hashtags. This guy fucking sealed the deal. Bolt up, baby. Ugh. beyond brutal. And thank you for sending that in. The guy that sent it in just wrote, friggin' homo, which I loved. I loved your guys' disgust when you send them over. I hope this ruins your day. I like this chick. She sent this one in. She's like, people checking into the emergency rooms on Facebook. It annoys the hell out of me. Like, really, if you're so sick, get the hell off of Facebook. They're obviously looking for attention. Thank you. I love that. Chicks have rage on Facebook. It's starting to turn. It really is. When the chicks are starting to get aggravated about shit on Facebook, you know it's fucking slowly, we're bringing it down one by one. That's beautiful. She sent 2 pictures of people waiting patiently at an emergency room with a fucking map, you know, when they do the map picture, like anybody gives a fuck. Oh, thanks. Oh, another one. All day yesterday, up all night. Nauseous, can't take any more with this migraine. Another one. A map of where the hospital is. Nobody gives a fuck. All right. Text your close friends. Hey, I got some migraines. I'm on the way to the emergency room. You don't have to put it on Facebook and your fucking phony friends. Let me guess, you're looking for attention that you're in the emergency room. Let me guess what the comments would be. Are you okay? Do you need anything? What's wrong? Is everything all right? Do you need me to come there? Do you need a ride? You want me to go walk your dog? How long do you think you're going to be there? Oh, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd be there in a second. If I lived in your state, I'd be sitting right next to you until you got out of there. That's what she's looking for. That's the only responses you're going to get. Somebody should just write, good, while you're in there, get your genital warts removed. Nobody cares. Here's a map. I'm at the emergency room. Here's a map if you don't know how to get there. Maybe you could visit me. All right, here's a fucking douchey, pussy-whipped husband that can't just tell us to his wife, right, you know, in the house, the privacy of their own home. Maybe a few close family and friends over. Maybe stands up, hey, can I say something? I got no problem with that. You want to be mushy in front of a bunch of people? No problem. You just don't need to broadcast it on fucking social media. Here's this guy. 20 years ago, I married my best friend. First of all, you didn't. She's not your best friend, all right? Your best friend would want to get a hooker with you. And if your wife said, yeah, I don't care, do what you got to do if you're over in fucking Japan on business, you know, just don't let me know if you want to get a massage and she wants to do something, that's fine. I'm not there, all right? Your best friend would be with you in a second. She wouldn't. She's not your best friend. Your best friend would check out one of your logs in the toilet. She won't. Your best friend, you two are walking through the mall, you're getting Christmas presents, and you see some hot chick, and you're like, oh my God, look at that ass. Holy shit, can you believe that? And you're like, would you fuck her? I'd have to. I can't, without a doubt. I'd risk it. I'd risk losing my family over that chick. She's so hot. That's what best friends talk about. And he's never brought that up in front of you. Therefore, you're not best friends. So let me continue. 20 years ago, I married my best friend. It was an awesome day. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was an awesome day. What else are you going to write? That the day sucked, but you're still together 20 years later? Jerk off. It was an awesome day, and a whole bunch of friends and family had a great time. Let me talk to those people and find out if they really did. I bet you half of them didn't. You guys did. You got married that day. Maybe a lot of people didn't like it. Maybe you had a shitty DJ. Maybe the food was awful. We don't know. Maybe, you know, a guy got in a fight with his chick there, and, you know, she left early. Maybe a guy got a DWI on the way home. Who knows? Let's fucking search those people and find out if they really had a good time. And a whole bunch of friends and family had a great time. Okay, fast forward 20 years, and jobs and houses have come and gone. Kids have grown up, in parentheses, a bit. with a smiley face. You get it? Because he just said it, grown up just a little bit. They didn't really grow up, just a little bit. But he had to make sure he put the smiley face in there, not to offend anyone. Because God forbid, you know, kids have grown up a bit. You can't just put that in there. Oh, I get it. He was joking because he put a smiley face. You get it? So kids have grown up a bit, but my best friend just got better with time. There's nothing I like more knowing that my beautiful wife will be there tomorrow and the next day. And I thank the Lord for putting us together and stringing those days together. I love you more than anyone knows. No, everybody knows. When you write mushy shit like this, everybody knows. And they write feeling thankful. Okay. But you know what the problem with this is? Like I said, you say it at home or whatever. That's fine. But the problem with this is every chick that reads this now gives her guy shit, I mean. Right now the wheels are turning. Maybe not that moment, but eventually it's fucking stewing in her head. Why doesn't he do that? Wow, that was really nice. I wish my man would do that. I wish he'd say how much he loves me on Facebook so everybody can read it. This guy has no problem with it. I wish my guy would even just sign. He doesn't even want to sign up for Facebook. I wish everybody and all my friends knew how my husband felt about me and could write things like that and not afraid of his feelings. That's all. That's every chick that read this, that knows this couple. That's all they're thinking of. Because, of course, the second comment is some broad. I hope to find someone that says something even remotely as beautiful as that to me one day. There you go. There you go. That's what happens. This woman's like, oh, my God. And now she's judging every man by that she meets. Because this fucking ass had to write this. The shrapnel is everywhere. Within an hour, there's at least 3 or 4 of their friends. Hey, did you see what whatever fuckface wrote on Facebook? No, I didn't. I got a life. I got shit going on. I'm trying to raise my kids. I don't know, coach their little league, work 2 jobs, mow the lawn, do the landscape, and rake some leaves. What did he write? I really didn't have time to look at somebody's Facebook wall. Oh, he wrote this beautiful thing about his wife, how they're best friends. Are we best friends? Yeah, you're my best friend. Now go fucking rake the leaves, because that's what my best friend would do. Are we best friends? I wish you would write stuff like that for me. That's all that is. That guy just caused a lot of his guy friends problems by writing that goofy shit. Say it to your wife, send her a text, say it to her face, whatever you got to do. Make a video up, fucking video you, and fucking send it to her on her phone. That's fine. Not there. Here's another food, people bragging that they can cook on Facebook. It's some like spaghetti and shrimp platter, and he just wrote Friday frenzy in the kitchen. No, it's not. There's no frenzy going on. You just put a bunch of shrimp and some fucking spaghetti in a bowl, and you're cooking it. You put it on medium heat, you put some oil in the pan, and you're fucking cooking, and you're going to dump it on a dish. Where's the frenzy? Tell me. Are people getting knocked over to get to this dish? Is shit going flying in your kitchen like crazy? What's going on that there's a frenzy over there? Doesn't look like a frenzy, just like a fucking dish of food that you're cooking. A Friday frenzy in the kitchen. That's what you call a frenzy? Nothing worse on Facebook when a guy and his chick are friends and then they comment on each other's posts. That could be the gayest thing ever. There's nothing more fucking douche chill than that. They can't just talk it out. There's 17 different ways to to get in touch with each other these days, but you have to do it on Facebook in the comments section. Because this guy writes, off to work, like anybody gives a fuck. Like he's been out of work for 5 years, and he's finally, and this is his first day back. Then you write, hey, off to work. Then everyone's like, hey, man, congratulations. I'm so glad you're back up on your feet again. But no, this guy goes to work 5 days a week, and he has to write on his Facebook page, off to work. I don't know what he's expecting people to respond to. So, but he did, because his chick wrote right after he, off to work, she wrote, aren't you off this weekend? And then he writes right back, a minute later, 1 minute after she wrote, aren't you off this week? And he writes, yeah, but I have to go to the museum. Was that necessary for everybody to read? Did she really have to write, aren't you off this weekend? Did he have to respond back a minute? So you notice guys just looking, like I say, looking, where's the post? Oh, no one commented yet? Oh, I didn't get an alert to my phone yet. What's going on? I can't believe no one responded to me writing off to work. She responded 7 minutes later after he wrote that, and then he responded 1 minute after she wrote that. That's fucking pathetic. It's sad. And that couple will be broken up within 2 years, guaranteed. Aren't you off this weekend? You didn't know? You live with the fuck. Ugh. I like his wife responds to him. Here's a cry for help from some chick. 24 minutes till my birthday and I'm not even excited. Yeah, nobody else is either. Another one. I just ate a whole medium pizza by myself for the first time and I don't feel bad about it. Hashtag pregnancy problems. Ugh. Ugh. Even a chick wouldn't want to read that. Yeah, you got to see how much I ate when I got pregnant, too. Wow, fascinating. Can't wait to fucking read those comments. They're going to be unbelievable. You know how fucking funny they're going to be? There's pregnancy problems. It's not a pregnancy problem. You just have a fucking eating problem. Okay? It's just an excuse to eat a lot when you're pregnant. You don't have to. My wife didn't eat a lot when she was pregnant. She didn't feel hungry all the time. It's just everybody else they can't believe that you didn't put enough weight on, because that's when a chick's like, I could pig out because I'm getting a baby. You know, baby's coming, so I'm allowed to, eat all fucking shit all the time. You don't have to. That was your choice to eat that whole medium pizza by yourself. You had to throw in for the first time. You've been wanting to eat that medium pizza by yourself for years, and now you finally found an excuse. Ugh. And here's a chick, another girl. Stop. This is the police. You're under arrest for being too cute. Now, put your hands where I can hold them. I paused and there's complete silence because I'm hoping to hear in the distant background people deleting their Facebook pages after that. When people are posting shit like this, it's time to get rid of it. Stop. This is the police. You're under arrest for being too cute. Now put your hands where I can hold them. Ooh. God. Oy. Oh, this is what I love. And this is what I was talking about last week. I wish we could just comment when you see awful posts like this and just say something rude or like why you're doing that or something like that. I wish people could do that, start doing that. I understand you can't because it's your sister or mother-in-law or sister-in-law or some shit like that. You don't want to start trouble. And most people won't get it. If you come back with something like I would say, like, what the fuck, why would you post that? I get it's going to cause a lot of problems. I get it. But this guy did it in a fucking great way. I love that. He sent this to me. He goes, look, I responded when she wrote this. So this chick writes it to her boyfriend or her husband because they're friends. So she writes, lost in your eyes, drowning in blue, out of control. What can I do? I'm addicted to you. So this dude wrote, FYI, other people can see this. And then she writes, yeah? With a question mark. Nothing offensive about it. Is that beautiful? For your information, other people can see this. I love that. And this chick's like, oh, there's nothing offensive about it. She didn't even get it. She didn't even get what he was saying. Like, hey, keep that to yourself. Other people could see this. It sounds like it's a lyric in a song. I'm sure it is. Some fucking awful song, whatever. But that is beautiful, and I wish people would do that more often. Hey, other people could see this. Beautiful. And she has no idea that he's fucking with her. Good. Love that one. Look, this isn't easy for me either. I like to throw that out there. Okay, here's another woman bragging. I'm Miss Wonderful. I'm amazing. Please tell me how amazing I am. Listen to this one. I'm in such a cleaning mode today. LOL with a smiley face. All right, let's stop right there. I'm in such a cleaning mode today. LOL with a smiley face. Who's laughing at that? Why you didn't laugh when you wrote it? Nobody else laughed when they read it. What is funny about that? I'm in such a cleaning mode today. There's not 1 ounce of humor in that. No one can make that funny. The best fucking comedic actor ever could not make that funny. Would see that line, go, well, how am I supposed to get a laugh here? Nobody. You're not laughing when you wrote that, and nobody's smiling. You're not trying to. It's almost like they're putting a laugh track on. It's like a fucking bad sitcom when you write LOL or smiley face. That's what it is. You're a bad sitcom. You're trying to crack a corny joke, and you go, "Oh, you're supposed to laugh here. You're supposed to smile here." I'll fucking laugh and smile when I feel like it. I don't need your direction. Okay, and there's nothing to laugh or smile about at your opening line. I'm in such a cleaning mode today. That's all it is. It's a fucking corny sitcom laugh track. Hey, ha ha ha. Oh, I'm supposed to laugh. Ha ha ha. Not gonna happen. Let's continue. I'm in such a cleaning mode today. Cleaned the bathrooms, the tubs, the shower, mopped all the floors, topped off the laundry, dusted the house, and I've done this all while taking care of my sick little boy. Woo! Next is vacuuming, but that's after the baby wakes up from his nap. He. I think mommy needs a Starbucks. LOL. Okay, so what happened is she cleaned because she had a little time. But she did all of this. Can you believe she mopped the floors, cleaned the bathroom, the tubs, the shower, topped off the laundry and dusted the house? She did all of this, all of it, while taking care of a sick little boy. Wow. And next up is vacuuming. And that's after the baby wakes up from his nap. I think, wow. So you did all of this stuff. So a baby probably takes like a 2-hour nap. So in 2 hours, you got all of this shit done. You're fucking amazing. I think mommy needs a Starbucks. Another LOL. Nothing funny there. Nobody's laughing. Just write, I think mommy needs to stop bragging. Everybody has to clean. Everybody has to take care of their babies. And when they take a nap, when a baby takes a nap, you got a decision to make. Do I take a nap because I'm exhausted, or do I get work done? Do I take a shower? Do I do some cleaning? Do I fucking do it, write some bills out, whatever the fuck you got to do? Do I go check my email? Do I just go online and read some shit? Whatever. That's what everybody does when the baby's fucking sleeping, whether it's sick or not. And you chose to clean while the baby took a 2-hour nap. No big deal. Not a big deal at all. Nothing to brag at. and nobody liked it or nobody commented on it because they're probably sick of you. All right, take care of your fucking kid. Because nobody's ever vacuumed before. That's crazy. Nobody. Can you believe she dusted and fucking topped off the laundry in that same 2 hours? Okay. This guy made a post a day that I'm trying to read. Okay, the day after Robin Williams died, which was horrific. Not making fun of that at all. But the next day he died, I guess wherever this douche lives, they got a lot of rain. So the guy wrote, "The reason we got so much rain is because the world is crying over the death of Robin Williams." Okay. Stop. A lot of people are upset, absolutely. A lot of people cried. But let's really think this out. If the whole world was crying, if the world was crying over his death, now wouldn't the tears land on the ground? They wouldn't necessarily be in the air to cause rain. So if you said the reason we got floods is because the world is crying over the death of Robin Williams, that kind of makes sense because tears fall. They fall to the ground. There's so many tears that it causes a flood. There's a big fucking puddle of water and turns into a flood. That's fucking bad. That's corny, and that's not true, and that would never happen. But all right, I give you the benefit of the doubt. I would pass on this one, reading this one. But this is not physically possible that the world is crying, and that's why it rained. Ugh. Oh, is this one brutal? Some chick. Wait, just hold on wherever you're listening to this, because this is really fucking funny. You're going to laugh at this one. She writes, funeral services to be determined. She was reliable, trustworthy, and made me money. She lasted longer than anyone anticipated. I trusted her with private information, and she never gave away my secrets. Please join me as we say goodbye to my laptop. With a frown face, and it says feeling sick. When's the funeral? That's what I would write. So when's the funeral? I want to go. Because you wrote funeral services to be determined. So let's go. Let's have the funeral for it. Because I got to pay my last respects to your laptop. Please join me as we say goodbye. Okay, I'll join you. God. Ugh. All right. Here's the weather ones. A lot, mommy's complaining, and people bitching about the weather is a lot of them. And here's a fucking doozy from this douche. Listen to this one. Now this was posted on September 14th. Okay, so whoever wished that it would cool down a bit because they were a little hot, I'm pretty sure the genie from the lamp you found answered your wish. Way to waste one of your 3 wishes on garbage. Thanks for ending the summer early, asshole. So, I guess, September 14th, the summer's pretty much ending. It's got like another week left, and it got cool. So I guess it only got cool because somebody, we're not sure who, found a genie. And I guess you get 3 wishes. Way to waste one of your 3 wishes on garbage. Well, maybe he doesn't think it's garbage. The guy that wasted a wish. You know, he found, I don't know where he found the genie. I'm not sure. We didn't really get into that. Way to waste one of your 3 wishes on garbage. Thanks for ending summer early, asshole. Wow. This guy's nuts. So I guess he really thinks that somebody found the genie and one of his wishes was to end the summer early. But then, listen to this one. He follows it up like a couple weeks later going, it is definitely a beautiful day out today. It feels like it is mid-fall, but the trees and flowers still look midsummer. That's a pretty darn good day. It's the simple things in life that is given to us day in and day out that we must not forget to enjoy. First of all, it's the simple things in life. Okay, so it's a cool day. You're saying in this post 2 months ago, it's a cool day and you're fucking pissed off and, you know, cool down a little bit and you want to fucking, thanks for ending the summer early, asshole, and he's all mad. The simple things in life give us day to day in, day out. We must not forget to enjoy. Why not? So you're not enjoying that day because it's a little cool. That's fucking simple thing in life. Hey, all right, change of the seasons. It's coming up. It's September. We know what happens. It happens every year. You didn't enjoy it that way, so you're a fucking hypocrite. And now he wrote another one. Listen to this one. I just had a dream that I played the role of John McClane in Die Hard. Eat your heart out, Bruce Willis. I played the role perfect. Yuck. Do you think that maybe somebody saw this that knew Bruce Willis? Maybe one of Bruce Willis's daughters. Maybe Demi Moore used to be married to him. Maybe his new wife. And forwarded this over to Bruce Willis. Hey, look what this guy wrote. He played the role perfect of John McClane in Die Hard. You think that Bruce Willis would be like, fuck, man. God, man, I could have done better. This guy's not even an actor. And he did better than me. He played the role perfect. I mean, nobody saw it but him in his dream. I guess it was like, you know, an hour and 45-minute dream because that's how long a movie would be. Wow, that's a long dream. Fuck, I got to see if I can get in touch with this guy and see what he did, just in case there's another Die Hard. Maybe I could play it perfect just like him. Maybe I can hire him to be on the set and work with me in between scenes and tell me how to play that role perfect. Maybe I should do that. Wow, is that guy fucking bad. Oh boy, here we go, another one. Someone's annoyed the summer's ending again. It's a chick. And she writes, Dear Summer, because that's always funny when they do that. Dear Facebook, Dear Summer, Dear Winter. Isn't that fun? Doesn't that go right away when you see that? Dear Summer, they're like, oh shit, you better fucking, this is going to be funny. Oh, I can't wait to read this one. Let me hold on. Let me go get my coffee first. Let me fucking settle in and get my coffee because this is going to be unbelievable. Dear Summer, wait. Can I sit and get settled first? Honey, come over here. Bring the kids. Let's gather around the computer. This one's going to be good. Dear Summer, I'm really having a hard time dealing with this break we're about to encounter. We have spent every day together during the month of August, and I think it only made us stronger. I really hate that you leave me every year for winter. She is so cold and pale. Please reconsider. Yours truly, and she put her name. Everybody spent the day together in August. That was alive on this planet. Nobody went away for a day. I missed that day in August. What do you mean? Yeah, I went down to Florida. Yeah, so what? It was still August when you went down to Florida. No, but I missed it. No, you didn't. I can't believe I missed a couple days in August. You did? Why? Yeah, I went over to fucking Japan on a business trip. Yeah, but it's still August over there, too. Nah, you know what I mean. No, I don't. But please, she is so cold and pale. Please reconsider. All right. Hey, I hope Summer saw this, and maybe they'll reconsider. Maybe. Look, you never know. Why don't you ask? You just don't know. Thank God she wrote this note to Summer. I don't know. Hopefully Summer's going to see this. I don't know if Summer has a Facebook page. I don't know if, maybe it's private. I don't know if Summer just accepts strangers. Or maybe somebody that follows Summer, is friends with Summer, saw this and can get it to Summer and show her and go, hey, look what this girl wrote. Can you please reconsider and not have a winter this year? Because this chick spent every day with you in August, just like every other fucking human being on the planet. Every other human being spent every day in August that was alive and breathing on the planet. But this chick thinks she was the only one. I don't know. Hey, it might work out for her. Who knows? Maybe we could track down Summer and, and we'll see. Oh, here's another guy. Here's a guy bragging about how much work he does. Because nobody else works. You know what I mean? Nobody puts a lot of hours in. Nobody busts their ass. You know what I mean? Just this guy. 12-plus hour day on the clock with only 5 hours sleep. I'm tired. Ready for bed early. Oh, wait. I got to drive home. LOL. You didn't know you had to drive home? You're tired, you're ready for bed, but you're at work. Did you confuse your office job or wherever you work with your house and your bedroom and your living room and your kitchen? Does it look the same? You didn't remember that you had to drive home first. Why are guys writing LOL? Let's fucking stop that too. No reason for a guy. I've never wrote LOL. Never in my life have wrote that. Laughing online. You weren't laughing when you wrote that. You're fucking exhausted. You just want to get home. You've been at work too long. You're not laughing that you still got to drive home. You're fucking pissed. All right. This is another reason why hashtags have to end. Listen to this guy. This guy just got my ass handed to me at the auto shop. Went in for an oil change, left $500 less, and depressed. LOL. There goes my tattoo appointment for tomorrow. Guess I can wait one more month. Ugh. Wait, first he's laughing, left 500 less, and depressed. LOL. First you're laughing. You're laughing online, so you're laughing out, or laughing out loud, whatever the fuck it is. Who gives a shit? There goes my tattoo appointment for tomorrow. Guess I can wait one more month. Ugh. So now all of a sudden, in fucking 2 lines, you're mad. You're laughing out loud, and now all of a sudden you're mad. But now, here come the fucking hashtags. Wait for these. Hashtag no ink for me. Hashtag feel like punching throats. Hashtag beer me times 5. Hashtag broke again. Hashtag selling my ass this weekend. Hashtag I only need one kidney, right? Hashtag who needs 2 lungs? Hashtag heading to the sperm bank. Hashtag raise my ass. Hashtag. Yeah, you do. You could wait another month for a tattoo. I'm sure the ones you have are fucking horrendous. I'm sure they're awful. Okay, you can wait another month. Hashtag selling my ass this weekend. I only need one kidney, right? Who needs 2 lungs? Oh, so you're going to sell a kidney and a lung so you can get a tattoo? Is that what you're trying to say? You're heading to the sperm bank. You're going to donate some sperm so you can make extra money so you can go get a tattoo. Is that what you're saying? Is that it? Broke again. You feel like punching throats. Whose throats you going to punch? No ink for me. Beer me times 5. Yeah, because I couldn't get a tattoo, so let me get completely hammered. Because, the skin of my body is going to go away in a week, so I can't get that tattoo. I can never get it again. No more hashtags after this nonsense. Here's another douche, a guy complaining about the weather. Yowza, it is pouring outside. Call Noah with a smiley face. Nobody called Noah, dude. Oh, okay, because it's Noah's Ark. Is that what it is? Oh, okay, because the boat, the ark, and there's a lot of water and it rained. Right, okay. So what is Noah going to do? Tell me. Is he going to build an ark for you because it's raining? I don't know. Is he going to take fucking 2 animals of each of animals? I don't even know how that story is. It's a fucking fairy tale. It didn't really happen. He put 2 of the same animals of each on a boat or whatever the fuck. Did that happen? He took 2. What if there was a 3rd one? And the giraffe's like, come on, looking at him. He's like, sorry, only 2, because I'm Noah and I'm an asshole. I know I'm related to God and I'm fucking close to him, but I'm a dick. So I'm only taking 2 giraffes. A chick wrote this. If you're reading this, I'm beautiful. Well, I'm looking at your profile picture, and you're not. Your mom might say it, but you're not. And that's really sad. If you're reading this, I'm beautiful. Wow. I almost just feel bad for this chick, because she's going to have a rough life ahead of her if she's writing shit like that on Facebook. Oh, man. I shouldn't even... I'm not even going to make fun of it. That's how sad that is. Ugh. This is the same douche. Oh, this is the same guy that wrote off to work, and his wife's like, I thought you were off this weekend. Listen to this one. Now, he writes this to his wife on Facebook. Sometimes it's hard to find the words to express your love for someone. 15 years ago today, I entered into a binding contract with this bubbly little blonde number. Over the years, we shared some ups and a lot of downs. Together, we pushed through. I don't remember much about the hard times because all the good times outweigh it. It's just 2 kids taking on the world together, never looking back. I love you. Looking forward to another 15. Ooh. Yuck. How fucking corny and cliche is this guy? This is just fucking garbage written in every fucking Hallmark card you get. Every card you read has the same bullshit. Even though we had our ups and downs, we got through it. That's what everybody writes. God, is that fucking awful. Even though, we had our ups and downs. Why? Because you had a couple of fights? Is that what you call a down? Together we push through. Ugh. Every card you pick up about a relationship, a long marriage or whatever. Even though we had our ups and downs, I know, but we're stronger together, and I feel like we're even better than we were before. And this guy has to try to cover it up with the ups and downs. I don't remember how much about the hard times because all the good times outweigh it. Bullshit. You remember every hard time. She might have been fucking texting some guy at work. Maybe she cheated on you one time. You know what I mean? You found her, out to dinner with some guy from work or something like that. One of your friends saw her at a bar, and she lied and said she was going somewhere else. She had to work. You remember that. You never forgot it. You're fucking lying. He got ups and downs. Oh, there's a guy. Now, this is another reason why guys need to get off of Facebook. He wrote, Liz and I were unfriended due to our liking of an article making fun of pumpkin spice lattes and coffee. No, I'm not kidding. Yes, I think this is incredibly stupid, too. And then he wrote one, and then his wife wrote, like a minute later, I was unfriended over pumpkin spice. How do you know that? That's just sad when you notice that somebody unfriended you. You keep looking at your Facebook page. I got 389 friends. Yeah, we got 385 friends. And then all of a sudden, why do I only have 388? Who unfriended me? What's going on? I got to go to my friends and look. That's fucking sad. Who gives a fuck? If somebody did, does it really matter? Think about life and everything. Does it really matter that somebody unfriended you on Facebook? These are two fucking grown. These people, they look like they're about 35. This couple, married. And both of them are posting that somebody unfriended them on Facebook because they liked the article on how much people hate pumpkin spice lattes. Oh. Can you believe I got unfriended? Dude, seriously. You guys got to go get a hobby. Do something. Just that you notice that who gives a shit. How is that going to affect your life in any way? Any way that both of you had to go back to Facebook and post it. I got unfriended for this. Here's some really witty dialogue that a woman wrote about her and her husband. Listen to this. Me. We really need to get our Halloween decorations out of the garage this weekend and get our place ready. My husband. Hun, our place is Halloween ready all year round. Me. Looking around. Duh. Hashtag living with an artist. Was there any reason for that dialogue to be put out there? If anyone was at that house where these people were talking, nobody would even acknowledge that they were talking about that. Nobody would even comment or anything. And this woman had to put it on Facebook. Who finds that interesting, funny, ironic, hilarious? Nobody does. Nobody. All right, a guy wrote this. He looks like he's about 35 or 40, too. Watching The Little Mermaid just makes me believe in mermaids that much more. And then some chick commented, and talking fish? LOL. And he wrote, more so the crab. Crabs seem to talk more than fish. Watching The Little Mermaid just makes me believe in mermaids that much more. Okay, really? You believe in them? Has anyone spotted one? Has anyone seen one? Why isn't there a fucking reality show on mermaids? How come all these fucking shows that are, film shit in the fucking ocean, on the, in the water, how come no one's ever spotted a mermaid? Fuckface. How come? Tell me. But you watching a movie, you think the movie is real. The Little Mermaid in the movie makes you believe that that there are mermaids, that you believe in them that much more. So you already believed in them, but now you believe in them much more because you're watching a fucking kids movie. Your kid should be taken away from you, if that's what you're thinking. Seriously. You want to lie to your kid, go, yeah, of course there's mermaids. Yeah, they're in the ocean. Maybe we'll see one day when we go to the beach next summer. Fine. All right, we're going to end with this one because I can't take it anymore. This is just fucking aggravating me. All right, this is a guy. I'm really worried about mankind, this generation. Okay, so he writes, this should be interesting. And go. And then he puts a picture of drop a selfie. So he wanted you to take a picture and put it in his comment section. And then he wrote that fucking thing that drives me nuts. And ANDDDDD. Go. That fucking, right with that. And go. Stop with that. Just write and go. Start now. Holy shit, does that fucking give me douche chills? And go. All right, wait. Are people looking at that post and he didn't write, drop that? I can't even say that word. Drop that fucking awful word. Put a picture in there. This should be interesting. Put a picture in here. I'll say it because it needs to be hammered home. Drop a selfie. Do you think people looked at that and go, he didn't write and go? Should we do it now? Or should we wait? I don't know. Fuck. Should I write to him? Maybe we'll check back in an hour because he didn't write go, so I don't know when we're supposed to start. Nobody's thinking that. So what does the guy do? He's the first person to respond to his own post and post a picture of himself. He's this douche wearing a New York Giants hat. And then some chick writes right under him, LOL, you even put your own selfie on your own selfie status. And he wrote back, damn straight. Oh. Oh. Put a selfie in my comment section, and then he takes a picture of himself and puts it in there, waiting for people to put a picture in there. And he writes, and go. And nobody, there's like 9 comments, nobody put a picture in there because nobody played your fucking dumb game, you asshole. Nobody. Even chicks are looking at this like, a guy's doing this? Really? Even chicks are thinking that. You know, I can't imagine when I'm like 90 years old and I'm sitting on my porch. I got a bunch of grandkids around and they're like, hey, Pop, tell me about the old days. Like, what about your generation? What did they... Tell me some things that were on that we don't know about that, were around when you were, younger, like us. How do I explain Facebook? Seriously, picture, I don't know, 40 years from now. And I have to sit with fucking kids, I don't know, teenagers, 15, 20 years old, something like that. And I'm like, well, there was this thing called Facebook. It was like this social media thing where people connected. And I had never liked it. I fucking hated it. It was terrible. But what people used to do is like they would take a picture of their food, and then they would post the picture on their site, and then brag and say, "Hey, look what I did. This tastes great." And then they'd wait for people to comment on it. Like, wow, wish I was there. Oh, man, you got to give me that recipe. Wow, you're an awesome cook. So people would leave comments like that. And they're going to look at me like, well, why would they do that, Pop? It's like, so what? They cook something. That's what... I know how to cook. I would never take a picture of it and then brag about it. Yeah, I know. That's why, I never got it either. But that's what these people did. But, everybody... Every generation's known how to make food. Like, why did they think they were better than anybody else? And why did they have to brag and show everybody what they just did? Yeah, tell me about it. I was fucking railing about it for years. And also, I'll tell you what else they did on there. If you were with somebody, like you were married or you were dating somebody, there was a thing called relationship status. So what you had to do is, as soon as, I guess... you were officially dating somebody or you got married, you had to change your relationship status to from single to in a relationship. Or if you're dating somebody and you get married, it has to go from in a relationship to being married and putting the person's name there, I think. Well, and then, they're going to be like, well, Pop, why? As long as they know they're married, why do they have to put it on there? Why do they have to change things? I go, yeah, and people would get mad. People would get mad if you didn't change your Facebook status, your relationship status. People used to get mad and what are you doing? Are you hiding me? And they would get, yeah. And if their significant other didn't see it, one of their friends would call them up and go, hey, dude, your wife still, it still says on her Facebook page that she's single. Or that she's in a relationship, even though you guys are married. She didn't change her relationship status. And my grandkids would be like, no. Why would anybody care? As long as they knew, why'd they have to announce it to the whole world? And wouldn't their family and friends know if they were dating or being or married or single? Yeah, they would. So why would they care? And why would they have to do that? And so someone else in that relationship would get mad if they didn't change it. Yeah, they would get mad. Wow. Pop, that's fucking sad. I know. And there was another thing like on Facebook, like even though you can email somebody on Facebook, you could send them a message. And most of the people you knew on Facebook, I don't know, you can call them on their phone, you could text message them. You could do all of that. You could send them to their personal email. There's 4 different ways right there to get in touch with them. What they would do is there was a thing on the Facebook page called Poke. So what they do is they click Poke, and then it would put their name, like Jim Florentine poked you. And then when you went to your page, you had to see that, and then you had to poke them back, going, hey, I got your poke. And that's when the grandkids go, Pop, we hate to break the news to you, but there's no way you're just making this shit up. And I really, you're 90 years old now. And Grandma's been saying, she thinks you've been losing your mind and maybe you got early dementia or Alzheimer's coming on. Could we bring you to the doctor tomorrow to get your head examined? Because there's no way this is true. You're making this shit up. Please. There's no way this happened. That's what they would say. And I would just go, no. Yeah, let's go to the doctor. He could check my head out. And he's going to say he's fucking thinking 100% clear. And I just want to tell you, grandkids, you know what? I'm sorry, but my generation was a bunch of pussies.